Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us at the auto section again for another of our earth-shattering YouTube videos. This week we've got one of my personal favorite of among the luxury car family that I personally cannot afford. It's the 2018 Lincoln Continental. Yes, indeed, we're classy guys this week here at the auto section, wheeling around beautiful springtime Edmonton in this particular thing. I've driven the company's reworked Classic a couple of times since its major reintroduction a couple of years back, and I really never get tired of it. The fit, the finish, the materials used throughout the big beast, and the general overall level of comfort, there isn't a whole lot to dislike about the entire driving experience. I mean, maybe the price, but we'll get to that towards the end. Now, it's a North American-made rival to popular rich mobiles like BMW's 7 Series or the latest generation E-Class from the dominant player in the market, who is Mercedes. And the Continental brings out every accoutrement and high-end touch that rich folks like you might be expecting when you're shopping for your limos. Now, this is the third opportunity I've had to experience the car, but the first time we've had a chance to get it out and make a video of it. Now, suffice it to say, the car holds its own in terms of comfort, power, and an overall fit and finish that's worthy of anything in this class. And the one we used was a loaded reserve trim, sporting the optional 3-liter twin-turbo package. This is a 6-cylinder 3-liter. It adds about $3,000 to the price of your car, and the option packages that even cars playing the premium luxury game seem to require in order to deliver on their promise. It's got a truly excellent Revel Ultima sound system inside it, and that's part of the luxury package, one of those options I just mentioned. And I love it. This is top-flight audio reproduction right here. And the technology package is desirable for its active park assist and pre-collision safety suite. In fact, here's a little look at the car's parallel parking. Watch in amazement as it drives itself. But I'll tell you, for my money, it's the seats that make the Continental as desirable as it is. The driver's seat in particular offers highly adjustable tailoring of the setup and seat bolstering, and you get a seat massage feature, both the driver and the passenger. So you might want to test drive a Continental Reserve trim just to experience that. I tell you, it's comparable to what you find in Mercedes, and I just find it's a wonderful feature to have in a luxury car. And the rear seat passengers don't miss out on the massage feature in our test car either. In fact, the whole rear seat experience is overall mighty fine, give or take the headroom. Frankly, it's a little tight overhead back there if you're over 6 feet tall, and if you're not, you probably won't notice it. Now, on a more pedestrian note, I also benefited more from the all-wheel drive system this time around. It's still it's spring, but technically it's still winter here in Alberta. Anyway, all-wheel drive. And I'll just add my own little anecdote here. Although the car rides wonderfully, particularly on the highway, this would just be a beautiful car to drive to Vancouver in or something, but it does very well on the roads as well. We're the city of potholes here, and the Lincoln suspension does a very good job of smoothing out the road surface imperfections. Now, regardless of the conditions, the reinvigorated Continental rides very well, and it's responsive, it's quick, and it's got powerful acceleration, particularly with the optional 3-liter engine, which brings with it 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. So the upsides are pretty evident with the 2018 Continental. It's comfortable and overall roominess, the available technology, and the smooth drivetrain. This is just a wonderful car to drive or to be driven in. This is your limousine quality backseat ride here. Plus, it's a handsome-looking vehicle from stem to stern. I love the door handles along the belt line there. I love the new look grille that they added when they changed the car a few years back. And its potential detractions are equally straightforward. This is a big car. It's got a big turning circle, a big overall footprint, and it's not what I would call fuel economical. The company rates it at 14.4 liters per 100 kilometers with this engine, I believe, And I went a little bit over that. All was due with this, but what are you going to say? Now, while it competes price-wise with similar vehicles from Audi, Mercedes, and Lexus, I don't think you'll be shocked to learn that the final buy-in is correspondingly steep. The car begins at $61,650 Canadian, but pack on all of those option packages that we were talking about. The technology package is another $4,000. The rear seat package is $5,000. The luxury package, which brings LED headlamps, single slot CD player, and the Revel Audio 19 speaker system, is $5,500. And of course, that 3-liter V6 brings it up another $3,000 over the base engine, which is a 2.7-liter. So at the end of the day, there's about $18,500 in options on this car, which takes it up over $80K. This is $82,150 Canadian dollars as it sits right here. But, really, compare that with some of the aforementioned German cars of a similar size and level of equipment, and maybe that does sound like a bargain. I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, listen, thanks as always for tuning in our fabulous YouTube channel. Have yourself a nice day. But it's got like several different information displays, right?
Really?
Yeah. Including if you've got your turn signal on, you know how some cars are really quiet turn signals, so you look like an idiot driving around with your turn signal on because you can't hear it?
Right.
It shows you the blinker.
Is that right?
In the thing there, yeah. That's the first heads-up display I've seen that does that.
Oh, I can see something.
Yeah.
So what other features do you have here?
I don't know.
I don't know. Push something. Okay.
Looks like that's about it.
Oh, okay. Well.
That's your view. That's your camera view.